Good morning, everybody. Let's go. Welcome up to the live stream today. Man, I will say we are having a crazy open to the stock market, at least for Tesla here. Let's go look at SPY. SPY was actually falling off a lot this morning, but now that the market's opening, I'm actually noticing, like Apple's actually getting some green coming back in now a little bit. Maybe Microsoft is also getting some green back. There it is. Tesla. Man, all these stocks are starting to get some green momentum coming right back in. AMD just powers higher there. Oh my gosh. AMD. Woo! Wow, how does that happen again? Jeez. Jeez. Wow, AMD, that is huge up above 109. That is pretty insane there. So let's go, AMD. I mean, hey, that was pretty crazy. It was in a pretty good, little channel there between like 107 and 108.50 with that top. So cool to see it popping up. Now obviously Mike's play in the free day trading channel, it never got under 107, so never triggered a put there yet, which is good. I actually had QQQ puts. It looks like those are going to be going out the window as well. Let me actually go look at something here. Zoom. Ooh. Popped up with the earnings and then right back down. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe Zoom ended up down after that. Man, I can't believe that. I thought they were going to be higher when I first saw it last night, but can't believe they ended up red by that much. I didn't even look at them since yesterday. Man, that's crazy. Hey, good morning, Space Lee, the Tangy Man, Christian, Mike Chang, and Jamie. Thank you guys for joining up. Hope you guys are having a good day, had some good weekends and stuff. Man, Zoom. That's rough. Back down to 66.60. Wow. SPY is going crazy. How's AMD here? Still going higher. 109.64. Jeez. Wow. Palantir. Man, Palantir is starting to look pretty good, though. I'll say that. Yeah, I think if Palantir breaks above 1220, it might be good. Wow, well, hey, Palantir just broke out above 1220 right literally the second that I said that, so that's pretty crazy. It just happened to be very, very fast. Come on, Palantir, let's go. Man, that's pretty big. Let's go, Palantir. That's a big jump again. That gives me confidence with good old DraftKings here. Oh, it doesn't actually. Damn it, DraftKings. I was thinking maybe the growth stocks were going to be continuing, but wow. How's Starbucks? I saw Cornish said something. What are you guys watching today? Let me know. Man, Starbucks is about to hit $100 even here. That was a terrible move. Did they get downgraded or something? What the? Panera Brands names new CEO. as they brace for eventual IPO. Really, Panera? That's pretty good. Very interesting. That company, Panera, actually started in St. Louis, where I live, which is pretty interesting. It's actually called the St. Louis Bread Company instead of Panera Bread. I hope that's what they mean. Watch it not even be the right Panera. <clears throat> 110. Let's see if AMD has the big resistance here at 110. Yeah, it's big with AMD, man. Wow. 109.70 hit 110. Nvidia's trying. I think Palantir inked another deal last night, Tangi said. Did they? I did not know that. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I saw something where Kathy Wood actually bought some of it. It says CNA and Palantir develop artificial intelligence model to optimize the product. Looks like they made it. Okay, here it is. Yeah, they're partnering with CNA on artificial intelligence models to optimize the supply chain. So very interesting with that one. And then Kathy Wood bought it, obviously. She loaded up, so. Man, that thing's ripping though. 1251 now. Jeez. Palantir. Let's see Tilray today. Ooh, not looking good. Spies falling off. Down under that 417.50 range. Ooh. QQQ's looking rough. It fell under my resistance I had in the day trading channel ever so slightly. And then rip right back up. So I hope nobody got stuck into that one. It was only like a second it opened, so. Let's see. Oh, good. Yeah, good. That was not bad. Gonna need it to reject there and fall down, though. I think I really am looking at puts here, guys. Like, it's so hard to get calls here. Like, I get it that AMD's up. Like, what else is powering, though? I guess Meta. What about Microsoft, Apple, Google? Microsoft, Apple. I mean, that's bad. Google, down. Microsoft was all over, but I think they're technically red. Yeah, they're red. From yesterday, anyways. That's pretty awesome, Palantir. I know Kathy Wood, like I said, been buying in. Yeah, that's pretty cool with the partnership. Wow, that's just such a big explosion on this one. You look at that daily chart and you're just like, geez, that's crazy there. Tangy, I get those same exact things all the time. Yeah, I've seen those all the time, Tangy. I'll be honest, Tangy, those things are probably pretty cheap. By their standards, you know. I would bet they could probably, for like, you know, 10, 20 grand, run like a million of those ads or something. I don't know exactly how much it costs, Tangy, but it's something close to that. Like, I could actually go get go get some of the numbers anyways. They might not be perfect, because I bet they give every company different numbers, but... How is Tesla doing today? Let's see. Wow, rocketing to the upside. Man, this has been a tough market. SPY doesn't really look the best, though. As usual, you know, they always have the banks mixed in and everything. Speaking of the banks, they're doing pretty well today. We're gonna have to look at that heat map in a minute and see what it looks like. Good old Tesla. I gotta go look at Tesla on here. Thinking like 189? A lot of big areas overhead on Tessie. Tesla's a big one, so it's gonna have some big orders there. Yeah, that 189 area is pretty big, and then 190. Man. Yeah, hey, let me know what stocks you guys are watching that have some good momentum today. Another one is actually CVX. Chevron's looking pretty good. Oxy, I know Tangy Man loves these stocks. Oxy, Chevron. Good to see him holding up. How's CCJ? Okay. Not too bad today. I mean, it fell off yesterday a little bit at close, but, you know, that's expected when you run up the way they did it open. UEC, same, yeah, pretty much the same thing. Citigroup. Go see Spotify? Yep, it seems like a lot of the stocks are continuing besides good old Zoom. Zoom had to die off, of course. This poor company, guys. This thing has been rough. Rough beyond belief lately. I don't know. Zoom and Teladoc, they're just not my favorite. I don't know what it is. I think Zoom's alright. You know, I love trading options on them and stuff because they usually have pretty good ones. But usually, like for long-term holds, I mean, it's just not my favorite company out there because, you know, they're one of those companies that benefited directly from COVID. And I mean, since there's not COVID, I mean, I would never go see a doctor on the internet. Like, I don't know. I'm sure people do, but I don't know. That's just me. But so I don't buy it just because I don't believe in it. It's not my favorite. I do like Disney and stuff like that though, like streaming and different things like that in the market. You know, Tesla I like even for the longer term. You know, not necessarily at this very second, but for the longer term, I do like Tesla too. I like a lot of these stocks, these growth type stocks. Man, Shopify, that's a weird setup on the daily here. Pretty brutal with that pullback coming in. Hope it doesn't keep falling off here. I kind of like Shopify. Palantir now almost up almost twice my entire 2022 losses. Nice, Tangy. Hell yeah, Palantir, $12.80. Love that. How's DraftKings? Yeah, there we go. Right off 25. Man, DraftKings. Come on, let's get that big support bounce. You've been sucking today. There's been a lot of stocks going up, DraftKings, and you're like leaving the, you know, you're like leaving us in the dumps here. Get back up there. SPY's actually looking like it's going to be running up, maybe hitting some resistances. So watch like 418 overhead. That is a pretty big area. We like bounce around there, start to reject. Could be a good like put play. We have to see that rejection though. Man, CVX. AMD starting to slow down a little bit around 111. Back down to 110 now. Palantir got all the way up to 1280. That is nuts. That is nuts. Let's go, Palantir. That's sick. Man, what do we have? I want to look at some of the airlines today here. I know that these airlines have been getting a little bit volatile. Look at the 1 hour charts. That way we can see a little bit further out, but still have, you know, some clarity here. So $11.30 on CCL. Watch that one today. I know that one's been on a tear lately. If they break this little double top, that could actually be a pretty good play here. So make sure you watch CCL. How's AAL? Ooh, not as good. DAL. A couple of those stocks look pretty rough there today. What's up with General Motors? Are they moving? Wow. We just talked about this one a few weeks ago, I think, a week ago. Sorry guys, my throat is, these allergies are getting me bad here today. Trying to draw up these supports here on General Motors. It's pretty cool though. Big support around 32, and I mean huge. Huge, huge, huge. Let's see. I'm actually looking at Fubo, Fastly, Moderna. What are some of your guys' favorite growth stocks that you're buying down here? Let me know. You know, I know like Tangies, but if any lurkers out there want to, you know, let me know some of their growth plays, you know, throw them out there. I would not be, you know, upset to hear them. I know it's always good to see some different stocks out there, you know, some fresh faces. Let's see. I know like Walmart, a couple stocks like that are pretty crazy. And that General Motors play is still looking good there. Ha, speak up, Tangy says. That's funny. Yeah, I had to post this General Motors play, though, up into the Discord. I mean, it seems like that good of a setup, in my opinion. Down here. Oh. Hang on, guys. Let me go back and get that unusual options on General Motors. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Put it back. There we go. That's what they got into. Nice call debit spread there. They bought the 33 strike calls, shorted the 37 calls. Pretty much what you do, you buy a call closer to the money, you sell a call further out, create that spread, and you know, it does limit the upside, I believe, a little bit, but at the end of the day, you can still get quite a bit out of it. Like, you know, it's no complaints out of it. We'll just say that. No complaints at all. Yeah, that GM play, guys, is really good. I would I don't know what I was gonna say there. I think I misspoke. I was gonna say I would really look at buying this one for this next couple months, maybe. You know, while it does a nice little uptrend, maybe towards like 37, 40 maybe. We get lucky, but even a nice move up to 37 would be huge. You know, that would be big from 33.56. Some of those calls would probably go up in a pretty good way. Now, that'd be awesome there. I do appreciate all you guys joining up, though. If you're enjoying the stream this morning, please smash that like button. Really helps us out. I know you know some guys are lurking out there, etc. You know, hey, just smash that like button. At least that helps us out quite a bit. Come on, man. Even Joe says to do it.
Come on, man.
Haha, come on. That's funny. Got Palantir, though. Obviously, it was the hot stock of the morning, kind of slowing off now. Well, the hot stock besides AMD, which I just can't believe is still going. I don't know how in the world that's happening still. Makes sense. I thought maybe we'd pop, but I didn't think we'd break some of these bigger resistances again, like 110. But it is what it is. Looks like it's holding up actually very well. Considering. Go look at Kellogg's. Oof. Not good there. Kraft Heinz looking rough. QQQ. QQQ is kind of holding support down here. Around 335.50. Okay. 336. Alright, alright. Someone asked in Discord, what's going on with SPY today? Well, I don't know, man. I mean, it seems pretty normal. I guess it's hitting off this little resistance right now, around 418. Post this little chart up for him. Man, I am starving today, guys. I am hungry. Don't know if you guys are hungry. What's everybody drinking on today? I don't have my monsters anymore. You know what I do have in there, though, is a nice Red Bull. I think it's calling my name, actually. Calling my name. Spy is spying. Tangy said. Christian said that Tesla dip was gold. Not another dip buy out of Christian, man. Christian, you're the pro dip buyer, I think. That is awesome, though. Yeah, Tesla really dipped and then really ran. I mean, Jesus. 192? What? Did not think they were going to get there today. Well, I didn't think AMD would either. Man, Christian, that's insane. Yeah, that really was gold. More like diamonds, maybe. Straight up exploded right after that. Ford. Okay. How's like Rivian and Lucid doing with Tesla? Ooh, they're actually following along in a good way. There we go. Wow, that's a big resistance though at 418. We're gonna have to see if we can, you know, get back up through that or not. Yay for Tesla, Tangy says. I'm pretty happy for it too, you know. I don't mind it. I don't mind. Wow. What is MEGL, guys? I saw some people talking about this. Magic Empire Global Unlimited. What in the world? MEGL. I think I saw somebody mention this one yesterday, but I had to go to golf. Let's go see what this one is. Magic Empire Global, whatever. Let's go see. Plunged on Monday, is First Republic Bank also succumbed. The banking meltdown? I was on May 1st. Damn stock. Must be a bank, right? How come they don't tell me what it's about? God, sometimes I hate the internet, man. So stupid. Tell me what the damn company does. Here we go. I figured it was financials once I kept hearing about it, so let's see. Financial services provider in Hong Kong, which principally engages in the provision of corporate finance advisory services and underwriting services. Very interesting. But why are they going so crazy? Or why do they look nuts? They look like a freaking shipping stock or something. But you're telling me this is finance? What? Well, hey, it looks like it's actually starting to turn back up, though, from this recent dip. So in reality, I mean, it could get some hype. You know, I've seen a lot of people talking about it. Someone keeps posting about it in Discord, so I saw it. And I think I saw it a few times the past couple days, but VXX, how's UVXY? How's the VIX itself? Let's go see if the VIX itself is still sticking around the trend. It is. Look at that. The VIX still holding up for us. I love that. It's actually not holding up the best. I mean, see how we're like we're sitting right around this trend line still? This trend line I've been following, for anybody who's new, I've been following this one for a while now. I really like the VIX back up right here because I was anticipating a bounce off the trend, and I was thinking that a lot of these tech stocks might start to, fall to the downside, which would make some sense, right? Especially like Apple, Nvidia, AMD, Microsoft, other ones like that have been really running. Google's another one. Amazon, like those stocks I think could pull back here anytime. And when that happens, I think that we're going to see this pop up. Now, I don't know if it's going to be the default that's going to make the market go crazy, or if it's going to be the recession that Powell talks about, or if when the market goes crazy from the default, then we're going to have recession or something. I don't know. We're going to have to look at what happens, but we're going to have a lot of crazy economic factors at play here over the next few weeks, especially with that default coming up first. That's going to be huge for us. So keep your eyes on the VIX, the VXX. It might not be a bad idea to have a hedge and, maybe get some VXX shares or some UVXY calls eventually, or maybe some calls with like 6 months expiration or something. Let's go look at the prices. UVXY. I know it's not the best, to hold this one forever, but like let's just say you get like the January 2024s. This is pretty cheap. Although there's no volume. Damn it. Well, that sucks. How's December? Probably not the best to go out this far usually, but as long as you're not holding it too long. July doesn't look bad. There's some volume coming in. So this could be good for like the default, maybe the 3 strike. Looks like you can pick it up right now for around 67, 68 bucks contract. Not bad. I don't think. Pop up in a decent way. Come on, UVXY. Hey, what's up, Mike? He says Cafe Bustelo. Nice, that's what he's drinking today. He just made barbecue brisket, Tangy said. Man, Tangy, that sounds amazing. Barbecue brisket is one of my favorite things to have, like a nice smoked brisket. I don't know if it's smoked or barbecued or what, Tangy, but it sounds good, no matter what. Alright, now everything's pulling back hard. Pretty hard. Yeah, it does sound like a pump and dump, doesn't it? Confused by that one. It could get some good movement though here. I mean, starting to actually set up, not bad. It looks like it's trying to go on the uptrend. One that we didn't mention today is Fastly. They're actually up quite a bit, 5.6%. It's a pretty good move for a company like that. Andy says charcoal grill, slow roasted for about 5 hours. That sounds awesome. I would kill for like 3 pieces of that brisket right now, man. Like, no joke. That's some of my favorite food. There's a place by me called, oh, it's so good. Sugar Fire. Sugar Fire Smokehouse, man. This stuff is the bomb. So good. Where we get some pictures here. Just look at the images. There you go. Man. It's some good food, though. I love some good barbecue. Last night for dinner, after golf, I actually got some Five Guys. Love those. Five Guys burgers and fries. That is my favorite restaurant. Yeah, I'd say my favorite restaurant, probably. My favorite place to eat, anyway. Can't go wrong with Five Guys. You know, it's perfect burgers. Man, they're flavorful. They're just perfect. LVS. Zom. Oh, not XM. Zom. There we go. Yeah, Zom's actually running up, guys. Watch it. It's actually, I got a triple top. Right around a pretty big resistance here. It looks pretty bullish, though, like on the overall trend here. Just be a little wary of that hit. I feel like everything tried to fall at one time, but it might come back. Like Tesla. Yeah, it got a big red candle. Apple is like still low. Microsoft had some red. Just feels like everything's trying to pull back now. AMD's actually getting some red coming back in. A bit lower high on the day right there. Man, now I'm hungry for some barbecue, Tangy. Now I'm starving for it. Palantir's looking okay. How are we looking on the debt ceiling, guys? How was Biden and McCarthy's meeting last night? Maybe we can, like, go find something to, like, watch about it real quick. Biden-McCarthy meeting, right? Is Trump talking, like, right now or something? That's crazy. Oh, here we go. I didn't realize they were live like this, doing a spectacle. Reminds me of the time whenever Trump met with Pelosi and Schumer or whatever there.
The country is now just 10 days out from a potentially historic default on its debt. Joe Biden and Kevin McCarthy have still not reached a deal that would break the stalemate over the debt limit. Tonight, they did meet one-on-one in the Oval Office hours after the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen issued another stark warning. Yellen says it is, quote, highly likely the Treasury will no longer be able to satisfy all of the government's obligations if there is no resolution by June 1st, meaning we cannot pay our bills. Even though there is still no agreement, Kevin McCarthy says the sides are going to keep talking.
I think the productive part was who was in the room, narrowing where we're talking. We're not talking over each other. We're not saying, oh, let's bring something new into the discussion. Let's not talk about raising taxes. That's been off for a long time. We literally talked about where we are having disagreements and ideas. So to me, that's productive. Not progress, but productive. So we're asking the staff to get back and run through those ideas to see if we could come to an agreement.
In a statement, President Biden noted there were disagreements, but also said the negotiations would continue. Meanwhile, the field of Republicans that are running for president now includes South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, who has made his announcement official earlier today.
Under Joe Biden, we have become a nation in retreat, retreating from our heritage.
All right, well, enough politics for the day, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. So they met last night. They had some talks, obviously. Looked kind of interesting. Looks like it didn't go totally well, but they talked and they seem like they might be able to work it out. You know, obviously they have some time. Like, some people are saying June 1st. I saw something yesterday. I think Goldman Sachs said like June 5th or June 15th, something like that. But pretty weird. You know, everyone's thinking different dates on this as far as how long we can go without a deal happening. And I don't know how long it's going to get pushed back, but they're sounding pretty good right now. I'm going to be honest, it seems like, I don't know, it seems like McCarthy is kind of, I don't know what to say. Like, he seems like he's kind of seeming like the good guy during this. Like, seems like he's trying to portray that or something. I don't know. I don't know what to think of this whole situation with the default. Like, obviously, I think that we spend too much money, but then again, I don't think we should default over it. I mean, that would be terrible. So, I don't know. I mean, hell, we've been raising the damn ceiling forever. I mean, just, you know, it's just going to keep happening. Eventually, things are just going to cost a lot. You know, that's just how things are. Eventually, you know, like, inflation always goes up, as we know. We've been hearing it forever, right? Even you guys, even the older guys in the chat, even you guys heard it from your grandparents. They're like, oh, a carton of milk was a cent. You know, it's like, and then when you were a kid, it's like, oh, a carton of milk is 25 cents or something. And now it's like a carton of milk is $3. You know, it's like you just hear it all the time. All the time. Or the big thing is the cars, right? My dad would be like, oh, I could have bought a brand new Mustang for like $6,000 back then. And I'm like, oh my God, $6,000. I'm like, a brand new Mustang like the GT right now is going for like $50,000. So that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy to me. Yeah. Really, Tangy? I didn't think like he seemed very frustrated, but I don't know. I honestly have not been paying a lot of attention. I'm not a big McCarthy fan personally, but it's not my my whole deal. You know, I can't believe that guy won the speaker. Didn't that guy like lose the speaker vote like 8 times? That's funny. Angie goes, smokes were $1.28. Oh man. I don't mind those going up in price, really. That's funny though, smoke. 86 cents a gallon when Tangy started driving. Wow. That's funny. Palantir, guys. New high of day. Look at that. Yeah, that's awesome, Palantir. Keep it up. Keep it up. That's looking good. 12.90 there. Like to see it. That's crazy, Tangy. 86 cents a gallon. You know, how low was it whenever Trump was in president? I forgot how low it got by me, but... Gas lows during Trump. It might not be a good thing. Yeah, like it was like $1.86 or something. Yeah, like, I think it was in the $1 where I lived whenever you know, it was there. That's funny though. Yeah, here, look at this. This is the, apparently they were fact-checking him. He said gas was $1.86 when I left office, and then they look at the last day, and then they're like, "You were wrong. You lied," or something. Has me laughing. He's saying the low, I guess, though, in like May of 2020. But either way, it was wow. There you can see that national average, $1.87. Wow. I didn't realize it was that low. I thought it was somewhere like that, but I don't know, it's just weird to even say. The $1. Premium got down to $1.35. Now that sounds a little crazy. Maybe you meant 185. Or it could have been 135 in some places, but you know, the average, I guess, right? What they're talking about. And AMD though, looking crazy here today. I mean, just running up, falling back off right away. Man, Palantir just keeps going, guys. Almost up to $13. And DraftKings can't even get going again. Wow, let's see. How's the QQQ and maybe VIX? Nope. QQQ's running up, so. Wow, that's pretty big with QQQ though. Big support down around 335.50. How's Disney? That's looking terrible today. Angie goes, it was a very bad neighborhood in Oakland where I used to live, had the cheapest gas in North Carolina. Or Northern California, I mean. Angie says, but you might get robbed, carjacked, or shot. I'm with you there, Tangy. Man, I'll tell you what, St. Louis is pretty rough in its own right. I'll be honest, it's rare that I go into the city without packing, so never know here. I've seen weird stuff happen and just terrible things, you know. Even like people just like leaving the ball game, you know, someone will like try to rob them and then someone will end up getting shot, you know, or something like that, or then paralyzed. Like hell, I don't know how long it was ago, like 3 years ago, people got scared to go to the game because there were like 2 or 3 games in a row where people just got shot every single time and everybody was like, what the hell's going on? But It was bad, you know, people would get shot and paralyzed, and I'm just like, oh, that's terrible, you know? Terrible, just for like, you know, like robbing, and I think one of them was like a freaking gang initiation thing or something. Like, it's just like, oh, man. Rough out there. Tandy says, I've seen horrible, horrible things in Oakland. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, man. I'm sure there's even way worse stuff that we don't see, but yeah, I've seen a lot of bad things. It's weird, St. Louis was like one of the highest murder cities in the world for like, or in the country, I mean, for a couple years. And then like Flint took over and a few other ones. I don't know why St. Louis is so bad. I mean, weird to me, but I don't know. I've never had any problems though, so fingers crossed, knocking on the wood for that one. Have to. Spy though, really falling off. 418, that's a big resistance there. Jesus, Tangy. Yeah, it sounds about right. That sounds exactly like about what usually happens. Man, come on, Spy. Quit being so choppy and boring today. We want some better movement out of you. Not right. Alright, let's go see what we have on the top of the watch list here. Of course it's Palantir. I mean, I could have guessed that one. You know what is also up is SPCE. I don't know if you guys saw this, but apparently the launch window is going to open up possibly on Wednesday. Or I mean on the 25th. 24th, 25th, sometime this week. They're going to have like their launch window open. That's going to be pretty big for them, I think. So, yeah, flight window to open May 25th. So, that sounds pretty good. Like, they might get another, like, test flight in or another flight or something like that. I don't know what exactly is going on, but pretty cool. I'm hoping maybe Elon goes up there. I know he talked about it. Remember, I think he said he actually bought a reservation. Something. Or at least talked about it. If he didn't get one, but pretty big though with SPCE. You know, it's not like SPCE is my favorite or anything like that, but it's pretty cool. Space tourism, I don't think it's going to necessarily be the best over the long term, but short term with these launches and stuff, keep it on the radar. You know, it could be pretty good. Well, hey, it was a pretty good live stream today, guys. I appreciate you joining. It was a pretty good day overall. Tangy says the Fed is gonna off Elon. Oh no. Yeah, you're probably right, Tangy. Let's not. He better not get up in that rocket. You're probably right. I don't think he'd risk it anyways. But hey, have a great rest of your day, guys. I really appreciate you being here. I do. Thank you, Tangy, Mike Chang, Christian, Space Leak. Jamie, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for all the lurkers out there and stuff like that. Really, I appreciate you. I know the stocks got a little bit boring today after the first like 30 minutes or so hopefully they can start to come back a little bit more and get some better movement going on. That would be pretty fantastic if we could. Big support around 335.50 on the QQQ. Watch that. 336 was pretty big this morning too, but watch 335.50 if you're watching on the stream. It's an updated level from the day trading channel. But other than that, I appreciate you guys, and hey, have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys come away with some good profits. If you do, let me know in the profits channel. Maybe I'll feature you guys in a picture or something like that. But yeah, let's go, guys. Have a great rest.